Welcome to the LA Galaxy pregame. The six-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy is presented by Herbalife, live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. From Estadio Universitario in Monterrey, Mexico, the LA Galaxy is on the air. Tonight it's the second leg of the CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinals as the LA Galaxy play at Tigres. Hello again and welcome. Joe Tutino here. Glad to have you aboard for this one as the Galaxy look to take the next step toward their second Continental Trophy. Tonight the away goals is in play, and that favors the Galaxy as they played to a 0-0 draw in the opener on April the 1st back in Los Angeles. What the Galaxy need this evening, no worse than a 1-1 draw, or victory, of course, to advance. A 0-0 draw would push this evening into a 30-minute overtime and then potential penalties. All of this is a monumental ask for a Galaxy side that has had a terrible start to its domestic campaign with 0 wins, 5 defeats, and 2 draws. Sure, there is still time, but out of 21 points, the Galaxy have secured just 2 so far. So tonight's match is that important to not only move forward in this tournament, but to also build upon confidence and a sense of urgency necessary to right the ship in MLS play. And the Galaxy return to MLS play on Saturday when they host Houston Dynamo. For the Galaxy, the time right now is the most important before it becomes too late. And in the present, well, it looks like this Galaxy club is going to be, well, as healthy as possible. Gabriel Peck is back from injury. Joseph Painil back on the pitch, and he'll start once again for the second straight time. Back four will be comprised of Zonka and Emiro Garcus in the middle, which means, of course, Maya Yoshida, the Galaxy captain, not able to go. John Nelson returns to his left-back position. Mickey Yamane on the right side. Tonight, the Galaxy will field a 4-4-2 formation. Painil and Christian Ramirez will be the forwards for the Galaxy. Most likely, Joe will be free. Ramirez will be occupying the 2 center backs as the target forward tonight for LA. That's how it should look. We'll see how that goes. As we've seen in the past, though, these matches will get physical. And in the Tigers' den tonight, it will be the biggest challenge of the season for LA as the players are beginning to make their way onto the pitch for this particular match this evening. And you see in the pregame warm-ups that the Galaxy had a different look on their faces. One that looked a lot more like a playoff match, a lot more like the MLS Cup that was not so long ago on December the 7th. For the Galaxy in goal will be John McCarthy, Mickey Yamane, Zonka, Edwin Cerrillo. Diego Fagundes will wear the captain's armband. Gabriel Peck, John Nelson, Isaiah Parenti, Christian Ramirez, Emiro Garcus, and Joseph Painil. That is the list of players for the LA Galaxy here this evening. For Tigres in goal, Nahuel Guzman with Joaquin Enrique, Juan Jose Peralta, Rafael Carioca, Fernando Gorriarán, Nicolas Ibanez, Juan Bruneta, the captain of this club, Diego Lainez, Javier Aquino, Uriel Antuna, the former Galaxy, and Romelu Zanre, who came on as a substitute in the opener on April the 1st. So he'll get the start in this one. The Galaxy bench is Novak Mitrovic, JT Marcinkowski, the 2 goalkeepers, Julian Aude. Lucas Sanabria is back from that collarbone injury. Mateus Nascimento, Eric Zavaleta, Tucker Lepley, Elijah Winder, Ruben Ramos Jr., Harbor Miller, Miguel Berry, and Asel Asenge makes the trip for the LA Galaxy. A shorter list of substitutes for the home side, Tigres, as both clubs have walked through the procession, have made their way till midfield as the anthem for CONCACAF continues to play here as we are moments away from the start of this one. This stadium not quite full, although a good crowd is on hand for this one. Much bigger than the crowd that was at Dignity Health Sports Park. It is a warm evening at kickoff, 78 degrees. It'll cool off a little bit. In terms of altitude, I know a lot of people are worried about altitude when teams go to Mexico. This is not something to worry about tonight, as the Galaxy are playing at about 1,700 feet above altitude, above the sea level. So this should not be a problem here this evening. This is not Mexico City, where it becomes very difficult for every team to go in and play against any club in Mexico City. They break the huddle, and they will come on over to the sidelines and get ready for this, as kickoff is about a minute away in this contest. A very big game for this Galaxy. Guido Pizarro is the manager for Tigres, and of course Greg Vanny, the manager for the LA Galaxy. His assistant coaches Dan Kalichman, Kevin Hartman. Tom Williams is the trainer, with of course Raul Vargas, the kit man for the Galaxy. Assisting in Pizarro, Max Velasquez, Daniel Canue, Jorge Raffetto, and the doctor tonight, Gerardo Toledo. Our referees for tonight's match are coming from Honduras: Selvin Brown, Gershon Oriana, Ronnie Salinas, and the fourth official is Nelson Salgado. The VAR is Benjamin Pineda and Jesus Montero. Both of them coming from Costa Rica, and the referee's assessor tonight is from Jamaica, Peter Prendergast. Waiting for things to get underway here in a very big match for this Galaxy side. Obviously, it was a roster rotation day for the Galaxy when they played on the road at RSL. A lot of the kids got many minutes in that 2-0 defeat at RSL, all for tonight. So the veterans will be back. Those that are healthy are on the field. The Galaxy go out in a 4-4-2 formation. Gabriel Peck and Joseph Painil on the field, and starters for the second time together. And for the tandem of Christian Ramirez with Painil and Peck, also the second time together. Galaxy taken to the field. They're wearing their Ryzen jerseys in the purple and gold is the LA Galaxy, and will attack from left to right. And this one, of course, the second game of this CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinal. Usually things get rather physical, and the refereeing, of course, comes into play, and that's something we'll keep an eye on as well as the night progresses. Moments away from this one. Kickoff a little bit later than we were told, but again, this is a final type of match, and of course everything takes a little bit longer to get things going. Have a good look at the supporters group. It's all set up, and our contest is underway as it comes back defensively. Collected by Brunetta, who sends it back to his center back. Purata to the right side, and they'll push to the midfield stripe, and it's sent long onto the left. It goes. Defending is Mickey Yamane there. He's able to play it into midfield. Again, Purata able to knock this one back. Zanre, that's the other center back position for Tigres tonight. Another ball launched long into the Galaxy defense. Zanka tries to clear it out, not far enough. It'll go on to the right side. Cut on back by Antuna. Now the cross into the area, knocked away by Garcus. Ball towards the near side here. Tigres still on possession. It'll go left side. The cross, top of the box, an opportunity towards goal, and saved by John McCarthy on the bicycle off the foot of Ibanez, and a nice job by John bringing it to ground. We continue now 0-0. Galaxy failing to clear the zone as we look at it again on our replay, and then the ball caromed towards Ibanez. And he went up and over to get that shot away, but right to McCarthy, who held on. We continue 0-0 as the ball comes to midfield. Ramirez fouled. Free kick for the LA Galaxy right around midfield, left of the circle. And Ramirez helped to his feet by Diego. John Nelson to take the free kick here. He's got Cerrillo nearby as well. Edwin will take the free kick. Ahead it comes to Parenti. Cerrillo knocks it back to Zonka. Onto the right side it'll go. Yamane. Back ahead. This time around to Joseph Painil. He'll knock into the corner. Gabriel Peck is there. Has it now for the Galaxy. Now Painil. Yamane. Back to the midfield stripe. Garcus. Good ball movement here for the Galaxy at the moment. Yamane up the wing looking for Painil, trying to run it down. Watched there by one defender. This will find its way towards the end line, but kept them live for Tigres. To the near side touch, and now it finally goes out of play for a throw in Galaxy. Brunetta could not keep it in play. And possession here for LA. An early goal for the Galaxy would be majestic for this Galaxy team to take a 1-0 lead and hold on from there, but lots to play for. This one will come ahead, collected by Carioca. Back to the goalkeeper, Guzman. He'll go near side. Galaxy almost closed them down here. The press from LA, keeping Tigres in their own zone as it comes into midfield. Good job on the part of Garcus getting it back for LA. Back to Zonka. Emiro once again to the near side and out of play. Touch last by the Galaxy. They thought they got the throw in here, and Greg Vanny quickly jumps off the bench. Tigres will have possession. Something to pay attention to tonight. Here's Purata, able to play it along the right side as it's pushed back past the midfield stripe. Enrique on possession. Knocked ahead to the right wing. Antuna trying to run it down. Broken up and out of play. This will be a throw-in. Tigres with the throw. Nelson defending on the play. Goes into the far corner. Nice job by John to poke that ball away. And play stop. Foul throw. And possession to the Galaxy. So a little makeup play there on the part of the referee, I believe. Possession LA now. John Nelson to take it. Galaxy taking their time. Now it's lobbed ahead. Painil. It'll come on back to Ramirez. He'll lift it on long. Cleared away by Zanre. Lainez trying to work his way through Garcus and Parenti. Cerrillo will get to it, but a foul called against the Galaxy. And possession back to Tigres. Carioca will take the restart. Towards the near side, he'll take it. He's got Lainez there, but decides to turn it on back. Galaxy in a good defensive posture. Everybody behind the center circle. It'll come on forward. Carioca. Back defensively. This time around, it's Zanre towards the right side. Enrique this time around has it now. Played in towards center, Brunetta. Carioca once again plays to the left side. Lainez trying to work his way to the penalty area. Good job defensively on the part of the Galaxy's Gabriel Peck. And it'll be a throw-in for LA as it's cleared out of play over the near side touch. Touch last there by Purata. Yamane with the throw. Lobbed ahead to Ramirez. He flicks it forward. Lainez gets a piece of it back into the center of the park here. It's a bit sloppy start by both clubs. Cerrillo almost found Diego, but it'll come out left side. Nelson has it now for the Galaxy. Does a good job to play it forward. Painil is there, and Joe almost ran himself out of play. Possession to the Galaxy at midfield. Cerrillo. Zonka pushes ahead, and he'll find Peck. Quickly out the right side it goes. Yamane. There's two defenders around him, able to knock it back to Parenti. Galaxy patient here. Squared it to Cerrillo. Ahead it comes to Nelson. Good one time ahead. Fagundes into Painil, and Cerrillo closes it off as the ball came back out, and it's cleared out of play over the end line. It'll be a goal kick here for Tigres. A little hesitant, not so fluid are the LA Galaxy at the moment, but they're growing into this match. Early moments of this one. inside 7 minutes. Galaxy home, by the way, on the 12th. They'll take on Houston Dynamo, and the first 10,000 fans will get a 2024 replica ring. Get your tickets by calling 8773-GALAXY or by going to lagalaxy.com. Big match at home coming up, but not before this one. Guzman will take the ball outside his own penalty area, past the arc. Watch there by Painil now. Outlets out towards the right side, Enrique, and they'll lose possession out of play. So Tigres a bit nervous as well to start this match. Possession here on the Galaxy for the throw-in. It'll come on left side to Nelson, able to play it forward. Knocked out a play by Cerrillo, so another throw in the other way, this time for Tigres. All the way back. And Tigres will build out of the back as it comes in towards center. Played on over to Peralta. Got Lainez ahead of him on the left. Galaxy in a good defensive posture at the moment. 2 blocks of 4 with 2 high in Painil and Ramirez. Peralta. It'll come on back, Brunetta. And they'll work out again off the center back. Zanre to the right. Enrique will push forward. He'll try to switch to the left for Lainez. Quickly, Gabriel Peck getting back. There was a good battle in game 1 between those two players. Now the quick cross by Lainez. The header, score! And Tigres takes the 1-0 lead. Ibanez with the header inside the 6. No chance for John McCarthy. And now the Galaxy are trailing 1-0 inside 9 minutes of play. Work to do for this Galaxy side, and a lot of ball watching there on that cross. Lainez will get the assist. But losing your mark inside the 6 is not something you can do at this level. Look at it again on the replay here on the give and go. Lainez will take it. Yamane trying to close him, can't get to it. And in the meantime, you have Garcus and Zanka looking at each other when Ibanez is able to head that ball into the far side netting. And you can't let the first ball get through at the near post. And that's Garcus' responsibility. And the Galaxy trail 1-0 here. We continue. Another chance here, top of the box, and it's 2-0 in favor of Tigres. And it's becoming a big problem here for the LA Galaxy. Seconds later, Tigres takes a 2-0 lead on the Galaxy off a turnover. This time around, I think it was Parenti who tried to go back, and McCarthy's looking stunned, saying that ball needs to be cleared out, get it out of your own zone, stop looking to go backwards, as Tigres takes advantage of it. And now the Galaxy are down 2-0 inside 11 minutes of play. A terrible ball from Cerrillo to Parenti, who could not clear it away. And Tigres takes advantage, and suddenly the Galaxy in a monstrous hole, down 2-0. Antuna gets the goal here against his former club. And again, McCarthy had no chance there. It'll come on back to Zanka now. He'll play it out the right side. Gabriel Peck. Galaxy need to score 2 goals to put themselves in a position for an away draw and the away tiebreaker. Here comes Yamane. Played out the left side. Nelson is there, left corner of the area. Gets an early cross into the box, trying to find Gabriel Peck, cleared away. The shot by Parenti. Outside of his right foot, and it goes out of play for a goal kick. A lot of work to be done here for this Galaxy side. It's not insurmountable, but they have to shore things up defensively, and they have to stop with the lateral passing. Advance the ball forward, give yourself an opportunity. And right now that hasn't been the case in the first 12 minutes of play. Here's Guzman, the goalkeeper, out the right side it'll go as the Galaxy press high here. Lañez on the left side now, watched by Peck. It's played on back. Zanre, Purata. And he'll play out the right side now. So come into center. Brunetta able to knock it back. He'll get the return service at the stripe. Lays it off towards the right side. Again, the Galaxy in a good defensive posture at the moment. They'll have to break out quickly, though, when they do get the ball in the way they're playing. Ball knocked into the near corner of the Galaxy defense. Ibanez, who scored the first goal of this game for Tigres. Closed there by Garcus, and it's cleared out of play. And Emiro struggling just a bit for the LA Galaxy at the moment. Thrown on the near side. It'll come on back to Lañez, into Ibanez. And a nice job by Yamane, able to knock it forward, but not onto the foot of Christian Ramirez. And so Tigres will come out with possession once again. Zanre will knock it on back. Enrique is there at the stripe, right at center. He'll push to the right of the circle. Knocked ahead it goes for Antuna. This will be a foul and a free kick for the LA Galaxy just outside the box in their own defense. Zanka will take it. John McCarthy now waves him off. And the Galaxy do need to settle down and find some rhythm here. They've been thinking about the long game all along. Unfortunately, though, they'll have to find at least a goal, hopefully before halftime, get themselves in the game and see if they can get a second in order to equalize, to get that away tiebreaker into play. Ramirez gets on the first ball, second ball cleared towards the stripe. Zanka will send it forward. Brunetta will come out with possession for Tigres. Right at the center circle, he'll knock it down the center of the park. To the right side, the Galaxy come out with it once again. Nelson. It'll come on back to Parenti. Zanka. Garcus into Cerrillo this time around. Able to play this one forward. Here's Gabriel Peck on the run. He'll run it down in the near corner. Needs somebody to outlet to. Peck still on possession. Got Painil nearby. He'll find Joe. Squared in for Cerrillo. Ahead it goes to Yamane. He'll find some space here towards midfield. Has it at center. Plays left side to Nelson. Back out to Yamane. Garcus this time around. Joe's on the right side. Played on into Gabriel Peck. Back out it goes for Joseph Painil. Again Peck. Working on Lañez. Squared into center for Zanka. To the left side it goes to Nelson. Fagundes and back. Garcus to the right for Painil this time around. Cross into the area, blocked and out of play. The Galaxy will get their first corner of the contest. Trailing 2-0 inside 16 minutes. Painil will walk on over, but it will be Diego Fagundes to take the corner kick for the Galaxy. Meanwhile, our referee stopping things for now, as he wants to speak to Lañez, and he's calling him over. And he's telling Lañez enough with the pushing from behind because he's going to start calling some fouls. Wind blowing towards the goal here. Left to right as we see it. So Fagundes to take the corner kick now. Played on in towards the spot, cleared on out. Nelson to run it down, tries to just play it over the far side touch and does. It'll be a throw in for Tigres. Work to do for this Galaxy side, trailing 2-0 in this match and 2-0 in the series at the moment. Throw from the right side. It'll come towards midfield, knocked ahead. Zonka is there for the Galaxy. It'll come back to Garcus and all the way back to his goalkeeper, McCarthy. John under some pressure. Ahead it goes to Parenti. Quickly out the near side, Yamane. He'll play ahead. Gabriel Peck tries to turn the corner. Pushed and a free kick for the Galaxy as this ball goes down the right side. Free kick LA. Knocked on back to Parenti. He'll play centrally. Zonka. To the left is Nelson. Fagundes trying to run it into the left wing and easily pushed off the ball there. And it'll find its way out of play. The Galaxy want the throw, and it's going to go the other way. This will come on back to the keeper, Guzman. He'll lift in towards midfield. Garcus will be called for a foul here as he goes over the top of Ibanez. Free kick for Tigres. Garcus, I'm not sure exactly what the argument is for Garcus as he goes over the top of Ibanez and he puts his hands down on him. Maybe the argument is the player went into his chest, he didn't go for the ball. I think the referee made the correct call there. Galaxy trailing 2-0 as we approach 19 minutes played. This will come on centrally now. Towards the near side, Zanre takes it and out of play for a throw in LA Galaxy. Painil still comes over to talk to his manager. The Galaxy would change things up a little bit at the moment. Here's Yamane. Knocks ahead for Painil. It'll come on loose. He can't find it though. This will be a foul against Joe as he brings down Carioca. Free kick. Zanre. Enrique this time around. Back to the right side of the goal. Played on forward. Aquino. Again Enrique. Zanre, the center back. He's got Peralta to his left. Instead he plays it back to his goalkeeper Guzman. Does well to go to his right. Now plays it on forward. Good pressure here by the Galaxy at the moment. Peralta though to break it. Peck forcing the ball back once again. And played towards the near side. Gorrieran in towards center. Carioca. Brunetta and out the right side. Enrique able to play this one forward. Antuna with the overlap, and here comes Tigres on the attack. Goals by Ibanez and Antuna for Tigres, and that's where we stand right now, just beyond 20 minutes, 2-0 in favor of the home side. It is played out the left side, and a nice job on the part of John McCarthy pulling it down near side of his 6-yard box. Rolled ahead to Parenti. Back it goes to Zonka. And the Galaxy have to restart again with their goalkeeper. This again is the unwillingness to advance the ball of the two holders for the Galaxy. That ball needs to go forward. Here's McCarthy. Plays it on over to Zonka once again. He'll try to move it ahead to Diego Fagundes. It bounces over the top of him. It'll come on down to Cerrillo. Nelson slots it forward to Ramirez. Tries to heel it ahead. Looking for Fagundes and all the way back to the goalkeeper Guzman. Tigres on possession. It'll come on back centrally. Near side, Lainez. All the way back to the keeper, Guzman. Watch there by Painil. Out to the right side once more.
Not enough sense of urgency on the part of the Galaxy at the moment. More interested in being in the right position as opposed to doing something great. Banez on the left side. Ends up playing it forward and out of play for throwing Galaxy a little bit too long for Goriaran. It'll come ahead to Gabriel Peck. Peck on his left foot. Back it goes defensively. Zonka central. Quickly out the left side for Nelson. As the Galaxy are a little bit light on that left side. They want to work up the right side, and for whatever reason on the defensive side, they end up finding themselves on the left going forward. Garcus. Right side, Yamane able to touch it forward. This will come on through, but closed on the part of Brunetta. Able to play it on the right. Enrique will play in the midfield. Garcus head to Parenti. Gets beyond Cerrillo, tried to play it through for Joseph Painil. At least that was a good idea. If you can play it beyond Painil into space, maybe even into that left side of the penalty area, Joe can run onto it. He was trying to thread the needle that time around and found the defender instead. Zanre to the right side. Enrique closed there by Fagundes. And you need a lot more from Diego tonight, the Galaxy will. It'll come back to Guzman. He'll play it to the right side, play it in the midfield. Zonka with a good job getting in front of that ball. Parenti back to Cerrillo. Cerrillo still with it. And the pass is given away. Purata for Tigres. Central again. Carioca. Back to Enrique and to the right side, Aquino. Here's Zanre. The spacing here doesn't allow for the Galaxy to run past Tigres into space on any long balls, as they're playing deep with their defensive line. And they're saying, okay, try to build down the middle and see what you can do. And the Galaxy don't have the talent in the middle of the park to do so at the moment. Yamane on the right side this time to Gabriel Peck. He'll take it up the wing, puts on the brakes for the moment. Has to dodge a couple of defenders. It comes on back to Parenti. He squares centrally. Cerrillo, he'll go back. And that's a huge problem. Not willing to go to the left or going forward. You can't continue to go back. Zonka, it allows for the defenders to get in place. I know it's a safe ball, but allows for the defenders to get in place, and it kills the opportunity. And now the Galaxy again have to restart at midfield. Garcus over to Zonka. Cerrillo on the left this time to Nelson. It'll come on into Painil, who tries to go out wide for Fagundes. That's broken up. Brunetta. Again on the right it'll go. And back to the goalkeeper, Guzman. Zanre. Here's Purata. And he fights it out of play over the far side touch. This will be a throw-in. Painil. He's fouled. Free kick. Galaxy trying to find their way. You can tell there's a little second guessing going on a mental stage. Trying to find their rhythm. Parenti, his pass intended for Peck off the mark. It'll come on back to the stripe. Garcus once again for the Galaxy. Plays it in for Parenti. He'll take it forward. Tries to poke it ahead to Painil. Joe brought down. That's a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy. This ball about 30 yards from goal, right down Main Street for LA. We'll see if they can do something here to test the goalkeeper Guzman, who hasn't done much tonight. Fagundes there with Gabriel Peck. Garcus goes to the top of the area. Zonka is there at the left side of the arc as the Galaxy lineup. Ramirez right at center. 10 yards walked off to about 22 yards from goal, so 32 yards from goal with Fagundes looking to take the free kick. If that's so, then he's gonna swing it towards the backside if he takes it. Gabriel Peck is not afraid to shoot from here, and he's gone out of play. Goal kick. Goal kick will come near side. Peralta will take it to his goalkeeper, Guzman. This comes on forward and back. Peralta on the near side. Played ahead. Gorriaran. Back to Peralta. Guzman with the outside of his right foot. Plays it out of play. Throw in here for the Galaxy. Good job by the Galaxy pressing that time around. It'll go back to midfield. Garcus. Yamane. Into Gabriel Peck. Back out Yamane. Plays in for Painil. The run needs to happen on the opposite side of the ball. Peck stays on the touchline and doesn't move. And LA has to restart again from midfield. Garcus. Cerrillo flat. Over to Zonka. Into Diego Fagundes, and unfortunately Diego's being beaten to every ball. This one will come on forward. It should be offside on the right side. Flag stays down on the cross. McCarthy will pull it down, and now the flag goes up. And the Galaxy will have possession on the near side. Gabriel Peck taken off the ball by Lainez. Near side it comes. Here's Gorriaran. Lainez, who has 1 assist on the night. Back out, Gorriaran. Centrally and back. Collected this time by Carioca. Sanre. On to the right, Enrique. Aquino. Antuna on the right wing. Has it now. Has time and space to make the cross. Trying to go backside. Nice job by Yamane to clear. Peck to keep it alive. He'll get the throw-in out of this. Throwing Galaxy on the near side. Another throw for the Galaxy right by the LA bench. In the meantime, Painil's trying to tell the referee, hey, getting dragged, getting held. Here's the long throw. Trying to find Painil. That's broken up. Brunetta is there, pickpocketed by Ramirez. Comes over to Fagundes, back to Cerrillo. Zonka. Nelson will chip it forward. Cerrillo will settle. Goes past the stripe, tries to find some space here. Edwin puts on the brakes. He'll swing it around to the right side. Yamane. Back out for Peck. Parenti this time around, and back to Garcus. And the two holders like to be lateral, and it turns into a turnover here. Zonka's lucky to get in front to get the ball back to his goalkeeper, John McCarthy. And this is what happens when the holding midfielders don't want the ball, and what they want to do is play back. You put the center backs under a lot of pressure when you do that. Here's Yamane, ahead it goes for Joseph Painil. He'll take it to the right channel, into the area, squares it across, looking for Ramirez, but Guzman is there, and he'll smother it inside the 6. Nice job there on the part of the Galaxy that time around, getting that quick cross away. But it remains 2-0 in favor of Tigres here. in the 32nd minute. Galaxy do need to get one before halftime to give themselves a sense of confidence and put themselves in a position to where they're in the game. Here's Brunetta out the right side of the goal. Aquino is there. Plays it centrally. Good job by Cerrillo knocking the ball away, but kept alive for the moment. Garcus will pick this ball off at the top of his penalty area. Nelson on the left side. His clearance not good enough. Carioca. Into center it goes. An opportunity to goal. Saved by McCarthy. Rebound in front. And Zonka touches back to his keeper McCarthy, who picks up. Tigres wanted a penalty here. Referee says no. Ibanez looking at the far side AR, and we continue. Yamane to Peck. It'll come on back. Parenti. Ahead to Painil. Over towards the near side to Peck. Again Parenti. Off to the left. Nelson will get another chance at this one. He'll take it forward. Plays it in for Ramirez. Has a chance at goal. Guzman with the sliding tackle. Takes the ball off his foot. And the Galaxy miss on their opportunity. Going back to the last one as McCarthy makes the save here. And I think Ibanez just threw himself down. And we continue here on the opportunity for Ramirez on the opposite side. And again, Guzman nice and comfortable. Goes down to the seat of his pants and still takes the ball off the feet of Ramirez. Just a little slow there, the big forward for the Galaxy. Here's Cerrillo now. Forced to go forward. And a foul will be called against LA. Player down for Tigres, Javier Aquino. And he'll wait for the trainers to come on. Good time to tell you that the Galaxy's back at home on Saturday night. First 10,000 fans in attendance will receive a truly special giveaway item, a 2024 championship replica ring. That's April 12th against the Houston Dynamo at Dignity Health Sports Park. Head to lagalaxy.com/tickets to get yours today. Right now, the Galaxy staring at a 2-0 deficit. They need 2 goals in order to get themselves a chance to move on to the semifinals here. We're taking a look at the replay of the injury to Aquino. Not sure exactly what happened there. And maybe he just rolled the ankle when he collided with Edwin Cerrillo, and he's squirming around as the trainers take a look at that right ankle. And now wants to get to his feet. In the meantime, Greg Vanney talking to a handful of his players at the moment. And certainly that's about getting the ball downfield quickly if possible. Aquino gets back up and then goes down onto a knee, and doesn't look like he's going to be able to continue here as he goes off the field at the far side, intending to continue, but I'm not so sure as he kind of looks at that right ankle on the inside, and he may have just turned it when he collided with Cerrillo. Nonetheless, we continue. It'll come on back defensively into the goalkeeper Guzman, who tries to power into midfield right to Gabriel Peck. Peck pushed off the ball from behind. He'll get the foul and a free kick. Brunetta can't believe it, and he's talking to the referee about it. Free kick for the Galaxy as Peck took a shot to the right calf. As we look at it again here on the replay. And Gorriaran stepping on through between his legs in order to get that ball. Free kick here for the Galaxy. 45 from goal. Lanez and Peck continuing to battle. Here's the restart and play towards the backside of the area, looking for Zonka. This will be flicked out. Touched last, I believe, by Tigres, and the Galaxy get a corner kick, their second one of the night. Good look at the crowd here. Good crowd on hand for this one. Fagundes will trot into the far corner to take this. Going to have to put that ball back a couple of inches back onto the stripe. Be bending in towards goal. And again, a good battle now inside the 6-yard box. Zanca and Goriaran. And Zanca has about a foot height advantage on Goriaran. Zanca basically shielding the keeper. And Goriaran trying to hook him and push him away from the goalkeeper. Zanca at the near post. And again, some pushing and shoving inside that 6-yard box. Waiting for the referee's go-ahead. And a yellow card to both the players now. Always some shenanigans at this point of a tournament. Zanca's trying to hold this ground at the near post. Here's the corner kick from Fagundes. Played on into the area, backside, and it'll go on through. Nobody in purple there, and a goal kick now for Tigres. And what a waste of time that was if you can't connect. You see the battle going for the near post between Zanca and everybody else in yellow. And if it was intended to go back post, there was nobody there in purple for the LA Galaxy. Here's Guzman. Plays in the midfield. Goriaran knocks it down centrally. Brunetta is there, squares it on over. Knocked towards the right side. Aquino. Back it'll come. Enrique this time around. Here's Carioca. And all the way back, Guzman. Aquino on the far side. Back to Enrique, who was able to shield the play. Now Joseph Painil with a chance to get the Galaxy in, and he scores! Painil pickpockets the goalkeeper, Guzman, and Joseph Painil has given the Galaxy life with a goal inside 40 minutes of play. It is now 2-1 in favor of Tigres. And plenty to play for now. Great job on the part of Painil, jumping the play for LA and getting them back into the game. And 2 defensive miscues in this game have led to goals now. And Painil this time around taking advantage of a bad ball back to the goalkeeper, Guzman. He rounds him to his left, puts the ball on his right, and puts it back into the back of the net. Guzman lost his footing in his own penalty area to get to it. And the Galaxy have life now, trailing 2-1. That is big for Joe. And very big for this LA Galaxy team. It'll come on back as play continues. Tigres on possession. Zanre centrally towards the near side. Peralta closed there by Painil. He'll play it forward, knocked away by Yamane. Comes to Parenti. Shakes one defender. Back it'll go to Garcus. He'll have to knock it to McCarthy, and John will send it to midfield. Here's Brunetta. Towards the near side it'll come. Lainez. And back to midfield. And now the Galaxy are back in this one in the 42nd minute. It was a rough first 40 minutes of this contest, but the Galaxy got one back. And they are alive. Here's Guzman, the keeper. Pressure from Diego Fagundes. Good to see him. It'll come towards the near side and back into midfield. Brunetta once again wheels it around the right side as Tigres tries to get forward here, and they'll get into the Galaxy defense. They get some numbers back. The Galaxy do. Antuna on the right. Plays it into the area. This is dangerous. Square towards the spot. A chance to goal from Burnetta. Blocked by Parenti. Galaxy to clear, and Nelson does towards midfield. Cerrillo with the touch, but not good enough. Here's Tigres on the near side. Played on in by Carioca, or Goriaran, I should say, right on to John McCarthy. He quickly punts to midfield, looking for Joseph Painil. Headed out by Purata over the far side touch, and this will be a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. We'll have plenty of stoppage time before halftime here, but still plus 2.5 to go before the official 45. Zonka off the throw and has it now for the Galaxy. 10 yards shy of midfield. Squares it centrally to Garcus. Emiro plays it long on the right for Gabriel Peck. He'll run it down towards the end line. Battles with Lainez. Pushed off the ball by Lainez. The near side AR is right there to see it. And they say play on. Here's Purata. Back it goes to Guzman. Looking at it on my monitor once again. Those arms go up. That's a foul. And the referees let it go. Ball will go right side. Good pressure here by the Galaxy, holding Enrique in his own defense. Aquino tries to clear, broken up this time by Garcus. Cerrillo will go forward. Good job by the youngster. Tried to play it into Diego Fagundes. That's broken up. Diego battles at the far side. Cerrillo is there as well. It'll be a throw-in for Tigres. Here's Zanre centrally for Tigres, just outside his own penalty area. Able to make the cut and get on forward. Played on into midfield, but on the bounce it comes back to Cerrillo. He goes centrally to Ramirez, who tries to find Gabriel Peck. Peck brings it down well into Joseph Painil with a chance to even the game. Painil right off the goalkeeper Guzman, and the rebound goes out of play for a goal kick. And Joe almost had a brace there. And the Galaxy started to play a little better as we approach halftime, trailing 2-1. Good job on the part of Guzman coming out, making himself big, but Painil could not get enough of that ball to chip the goalkeeper or play it to his right and into the near post. But a nice job here by the Galaxy. Their two stars in Joseph Painil and Gabriel Peck combining there to create that chance. Purata on the goal kick. Plays it back to Guzman. And this is making Tigres a little weary now of the Galaxy. Ball will come near side. Lainez drops all the way back. He'll play a long ball forward into midfield. Knocked away by Garcus. Won again by Lainez, though, as he gets to this ball first. To the stripe he goes and passed. Able to play this one forward to Bureta. In towards center it comes. Goriaran squares it now. Carioca. Right side of center it goes to Enrique. Aquino on the right side. 3 minutes of stoppage time here. It'll come on top of the box, and a nice job by Yamane. He'll clear, but unfortunately gives up a corner kick and not a throw. And a set play opportunity now for the home side Tigres. And I think Yamane could have done better with that one. He just went safety, but a set play opportunity is certainly tough. Some Galaxy fans have made their way down south for this one. Major League Soccer's global brand. Here's the cross into the area. Top of the box it goes, cleared away. Now a bicycle towards goal, right onto McCarthy, who makes the save. John quickly towards midfield on the punt. To the near side it comes for Gabriel Peck. Waits for it on the bounce. And Tigres will come out with possession for now. Nice job by Parenti. And now the foul called against the Galaxy. Maybe a delay foul called against Gabriel Peck there. About 2 minutes before halftime. 2-1 now in favor of Tigres and 2-1 on aggregate. Lainez to take the restart. It'll come on back. Carioca. Near side Purata. Lainez. It'll come on loose. Ramirez to play this ahead. Painil is onside at the moment. Joe taken towards goal, heavy on that ball, and cleared away over the near side touch. And again, Painil had a good opportunity here to tie the game. And his first touch got away from him here, and he might have been off, I think, but we continue, and the Galaxy have possession. Yamane. Near side, able to notch it forward. Parenti is there. He's got Peck to his right. Plays it over to him. Less than a minute before the break. It'll come on back, Yamane. Tried to find Christian Ramirez, and Mickey, unfortunately, not looking like Mickey at the moment. It'll come on back. Zanre to his goalkeeper, Guzman. Plays in the midfield, knocked down by Zanka. Nelson back to Zanka once again. Fagundes into Nelson, cleared away. Enrique this time around off of Fagundes and out of play. This will be a throw-in. Final seconds before the break, and it's played in the midfield. Yamane is there. It'll come on forward with a chance here for Tigres. Another opportunity in the area. Yamane with the clearance over the far side touch, and that might do it for the first half. Our referee points to midfield, and that is the end of 45 minutes. And I wonder if Mickey Yamane may have hurt himself again, because he does not look like himself at the moment. A couple of interesting mistakes towards the end of the first half, but these clubs now go to the locker room, and the Galaxy has fought themselves back into this one, trailing 2-1 at the break. Joseph Painil pulling the Galaxy back, and the Galaxy have life as these clubs go to the locker room. The halftime show is coming up next.
This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamava Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamava.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
Welcome to halftime here, where the LA Galaxy have fought their way back into this one and are trailing 2-1 at the break to Tigres, 1 goal away from that away goal tiebreaker falling in their favor, and they have 45 minutes to do so. It was not a good first 40 minutes or so for the LA Galaxy here. A lot of mistakes, and in fact, mistakes led to goals. The Galaxy not covering on the front side on the first goal for Ibanez, and on the back right seconds after that, then the two holding midfielders got confused, maybe even scared, gave up another ball down the middle of the park. That led to Uriel Antuna's goal, and suddenly the Galaxy were down 2-0. It took them a while to find their way, and finally Joseph Painil took advantage of a mistake that Tigres made defensively, and a ball back to their goalkeeper. Guzman, the goalkeeper, lost his footing trying to step out, and Painil jumped the play, rounded the goalkeeper, and sent it home. And he's given the Galaxy life in a game that has been all Tigres. 17 shots to 8 for the Galaxy. 4 shots on goal for Tigres. The Galaxy have had 2 shots on goal. Total passes, 498 for Tigres, 440 for the LA Galaxy. Nothing to be surprised here. The Galaxy's the road team. 89.2% passing accuracy for Tigres, 85% for the Galaxy. That's a little low for LA. Galaxy have had 3 corners, which they could do better on, and they have not been able to capitalize there. 3 corners for Tigres. They haven't been able to capitalize either. Total crosses, 12 for Tigres. A lot coming from the left side for Tigres, and Lainez is doing very well against the Galaxy's right side, and it makes me wonder if Mickey Yamane is trying to play through some type of injury. Offside, Tigres has been 3 times off, the Galaxy none. Goalkeeper saves, 4 for John McCarthy and 2 for Guzman to this one. 9 and 9 on the fouls, 1 each with a yellow card. It happened off the corner kick where Goriaran and Zanca were battling each other. And that's where we stand now on this particular match. It is 2-1 in favor of Tigres. The Galaxy 1 goal away from that away tiebreaker coming into play. And they're in a good position with 45 minutes to go. More of halftime coming up right after these words.
This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA. St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamava Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamava Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamava.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. LA Galaxy Soccer is presented by Herbalife. Live your best life.
Joseph Painil has given the Galaxy some life, and they're trailing 2-1 here at the break in leg 2 of this CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinal series against Tigres. Now they need one more goal to get the away goal tiebreaker to work in their favor. But right now, 2-1 at the break is much better than it could have been because the first 40 minutes for the Galaxy were not good. But now they can take advantage of that, hopefully, and get maybe Gabriel Peck involved in this game because Lainez has taken him out of the game. Whether it's getting in his head because of the touches and pushing him around here and there, making him uncomfortable. But Lainez has taken Gabriel Peck out of this game, and he has been uncomfortable throughout. Having said that, Joseph Painil has grown into the match, and he's taken the Galaxy and putting them on his shoulders and giving them a chance here. Midfield-wise, the Galaxy need to be better. They are too flat playing out of the midfield. Flat and back is not good enough in this particular game. They need to advance the ball and break the lines. On the left side, Diego Fagundes has to get more involved in the play. If he's going to play in the flat and be a linker, then be that. But you have to make yourself available. If you're going to play on the left wing, then be that. And right now, there's not enough from Diego Fagundes outside of set play opportunities, outside of the corner kicks and free kicks. But in the run of play, Fagundes is not able to create. And if the Galaxy are going to do anything on that left side, they need him to engage in this match and give the Galaxy some opportunities. Christian Ramirez has been doing a lot of work as that target forward, but more in a defensive role and maybe helping the Galaxy to get forward. But he has not been able to stay up high and occupy the center backs so far in this match. That could change in terms of how the Galaxy come out and what changes that Greg Vanney might make at the moment. The Galaxy, though, trailing 2-1, goals by Ibanez and Antuna for Tigres, Joseph Painil for the LA Galaxy. The second half is coming up next.
This LA Galaxy match is presented by Modelo, made for those with a fighting spirit.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamaba Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamaba.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
We welcome you back. Second half is just underway. The Galaxy defended the goal to our right and attacking from right to left. They are trailing 2-1. Need one more goal to get this game in and this series into their favor. They'll get a free kick here on the right side just past midfield. As the foul is called against Lanez, and I'm sure there was a lot of discussion about the pushing and shoving going on between he and Gabriel Peck at halftime. Fagundes with the free kick. He'll lob this long into the area. Backside it goes, and it'll find its way outside of the field of play for a goal kick. Thank you for joining us here on the Galaxy broadcast tonight. Galaxy trailing 2-1 in this CONCACAF Champions Cup quarterfinal, leg 2. Goal kick, Peralta will take it back to his goalkeeper Guzman, who made 2 saves against the Galaxy in the first half of play. Guzman plays this one long. It'll be cleared. Zonka loses his footing. His clearance luckily will come out the near side, and John Nelson will be able to run it down. He'll take it past the midfield stripe. Nelson does. Puts on the brakes. Waits on Parenti, who has it now. He'll trot on forward and back over to Nelson on the left. Joseph Painil's on the left side with him. Ball comes in this time to Ramirez. Tried to heel it on back for Fagundes. Cleared away and out. Was it offside? It was. Offside against the LA Galaxy, and possession to Tigres. Good idea. Guzman will take his time here. Ball on the near side. Enrique will play this one ahead. Towards the right it goes to Antuna. Taken off the ball by Nelson. Nice job. Into Cerrillo. Bangs it off the defender, and it'll come out towards the near side. Ramirez kept it in play. No. Actually, Fagundes tried to keep it in play, and it goes over the near side touch for a throw-in. Tigres. This will come on in. Carioca will play it out the far side. It'll be a throw-in for the Galaxy. Yamane will run it down. Yamane.
into Painil, lets it bounce on forward. Gabriel Peck pulled to the ground. No foul, says the referee. Here comes Tigres through midfield. To the right side it comes from Brunetta. On to Aquino. Good defensive work here on the part of Diego Fagundes. Forces it back to Enrique. It's given away right to Parenti. He'll play it forward. Fagundes will make the run trying to get to this ball, but Enrique able to recover well. Able to play it out to Aquino. Enrique. Back in Brunetta. Ahead to Aquino, and back it goes. Lifted towards the far side. Lainez is there. He'll take it on forward. Yamane giving ground. Lainez plays in top of the box, cleared by Zanca. Another chance here, just outside the box. Brunetta will play it into the wing, and it'll find its way over the far side touch. This is a throw-in for the LA Galaxy. Yamane with the throw. Parenti back to Garcus. He'll lift to the midfield. Too short there for Painil. Now the Galaxy play it on through. Joe on the run, forcing this ball back. It's going to be a foul on Painil, though. Free kick. As Zanre was brought down from behind by Joe. It'll come on back this time around. Carioca. Enrique. Forced to midfield by Ramirez. To the near side it'll go. Aquino given away right to Zanca. Galaxy tightening things up a bit. The long ball forward looking for Painil. Purata is there. This foul will come back to midfield and a free kick for LA as Parenti was wiped out. And it might have been Cerrillo that was wiped out. Nonetheless, free kick here for the Galaxy. Spikes high into that clearance on the part of Cerrillo. Here's Parenti. Yamane, Garcus at the stripe for the Galaxy. They restart from there. Squared on over near side. John Nelson. Back comes the Zanca. Out the right it comes. Yamane plays into the wing. Painil will run this one down. Joe pushed off the ball. Good pressure here by the Galaxy, though, holding Tigres into their own defense. They'll try to go near side Aquino. Fagundes doing well defensively. Nice job by Cerrillo, forcing this ball back off the foot of Carioca. And the Galaxy continue to close Tigres down in their own end. Enrique will just blast it into midfield. It'll come on loose. Yamane will run it down. This is better from LA than the first few minutes of the first half. Here's Yamane. Past the stripe he goes. Plays onto the wing and out of play for a throw-in. Not a good ball that time on the part of Mickey. Approaching 52 minutes of play. Galaxy trailing 2-1. Need one more away goal to put themselves in the driver's seat. Here's Enrique on the near side for Tigres. Launches long into the Galaxy defense. Yamane with a header back to his goalkeeper, McCarthy. This is something the Galaxy need to be careful with as they press high and try to keep Tigres in their own end. The home side certainly looking for the opportunity to counter and play beyond the center backs for a breakaway on goal. And that's what they're going to be doing here for the next 30 minutes or so, or until the Galaxy can equalize. And then things will change at that point also. Here's Nelson with the throw-in. Tries to find Ramirez. That's broken up by Enrique. He will take it forward. Nelson staying with him. However, possession still for Tigres. Brunetta this time around. Played out the left side. Lainez. Corriaran was on a yellow card. Brunetta once again And back to the stripe. Zanre. Both teams have taken advantage of mistakes leading to goals. The second goal for Tigres and the Galaxy opening goal, of course. And that's where we stand. Ball on the right side, Aquino. Ahead it comes. Antuna. He'll get the cross into the area. Galaxy able to break it up. Zanka, though, side of his own penalty area. Back it goes to Garcus. He'll lift towards the right side, trying to find Gabriel Peck, although Lainez is there once again. He's playing very well against the Galaxy star. Parenti trying to get to this ball, and Peck will come out with possession for the Galaxy, and back it comes to Garcus. Good work by Gabriel. Nelson towards the near side for Fagundes. It'll bounce on out for a throw-in. Tigres once again in front of their own player bench. Enrique. Aquino. So come on back. Knocked on forward into the Galaxy half. It'll squirt out to the right. Antuna shakes Zanka. Still has possession. And this will be offside against Tigres, and Antuna for coming back from an offside position. So possession back to the LA Galaxy here. And I'm not sure the Tigres manager can believe it. I'm not sure it was Antuna that was offside in the first place. But possession here to the Galaxy. Zanka knocking it back to Garcus. Zanka once again, he'll just poke this forward. And again, that can't happen. That ball right there cannot happen. That type of mistake where you have possession in midfield and it turns into two bad touches and possession back the other way cannot happen. The Galaxy need to be cleaner. This will go left side now for Tigres. Lainez once again runs this one down. Joseph Painil defending on the play. Lainez turning it forward. Painil trying to step on through and held up is Lainez. That'll be a foul against the Galaxy for sure. And a free kick as Painil grabbed onto Lainez. Looking at it again on the replay. Right there. That's an easy call for the referee. And I know Lainez is doing all of that to Gabriel Peck, but he's getting away with it because he's a little more cheeky about it. That's part of the game, but you can't do it right in front of the referee. Free kick here for Tigres. Peratta's all the way up to the top of the penalty area. Zanre in the backside of the arc. Here's the restart. Comes centrally. Taken this time around by Carioca. He'll go left once again. Here's Lainez on the cross coming in. The header towards goal. They score! 3-1 in favor of Tigres as Zanre gets on the end of it and blasts it down to the near post. And the Galaxy now 2 goals away from possibly advancing, and a lot more work to be done. Goal coming inside the 57th minute. Romulo Zanre, as the ball goes left side, Lainez plays it back in, and Zanre able to get up over the top of Christian Ramirez and knock it home past John McCarthy. We look at it again on the replay here. And that's something that Ramirez has to get to there in that battle right at the top of the box. Galaxy trailing now 3-1. And work to be done for this Galaxy side. Lainez again with the second assist on the night, as the Galaxy can't stop his crosses. Here's Cerrillo to the right side. Yamane. Garcus. Parenti. Cerrillo. Again to the right side. Yamane. Garcus will collect. Squared in for Cerrillo. Plays it ahead to Parenti. Wheels it around right side. Yamane. Again Parenti. Zanca this time centrally. Knocks it forward to Cerrillo. Back it goes once again. Garcus again to the right side, and somebody needs to make the run. It comes ahead to Painil. Watched there by one defender. Joe continues to march on towards the penalty area, and the slide tackle sends the ball out of play for a corner kick, LA Galaxy. And Joseph Painil's wondering where the foul is, as he thought he was dragged to the ground. Free kick Galaxy now. Painil's come to play tonight for LA. Gabriel Peck will take this corner kick. Cerrillo showing short. Here's the cross into the area over the top. It'll come on loose. Garcus has scored! And the Galaxy have pulled another one back. Emiro Garcus on the doorstep, able to knock it home. And Tigres is saying their goalkeeper was fouled, but I don't think so. Of course, replay is going to look at the goal. But our referee is walking towards midfield here. And it looks like the goal has counted. The goalkeeper is saying he went spikes high. He went spikes high on the ball. He didn't touch the goalkeeper there. And the goal has been confirmed. 3-2 now in the 60th minute. And the Galaxy still have some life in this one and a chance to move on. And now Gabriel Peck comes into it and says, there's a yellow card to the referee. The referee giving to Guzman, the goalkeeper. And now Guzman is saying, showing the bottom of his shoes and saying they went spikes high to the goal. Garcus is on. And when we look at it again on the replay, yeah, he got his foot up, but it wasn't a dangerous play. He got it enough to knock it home. Guzman saying he was hit. That's not the case at all. Guzman just didn't get to the ball in time. And Emiro Garcus, right now, is a part of a hero for LA. We'll see how far it goes as the goal does count. And again, to continue to talk, Fagundes and Brunetta is there. And our referee talking to both the captains now to knock the rhetoric off. In the meantime, Fagundes goes over and makes sure his teammates know it's a confirmed goal. Gabriel Peck picks up the ball. I'm not sure exactly what the discussion is now. In the meantime, Peck is saying, hey, you're taking all this time off the clock with these guys arguing, but the goal has been counted. So put the ball down and let's play. Now Fagundes and Lange having a discussion. And while our referee has motioned that it was a goal, I guess it's still being looked at by the people upstairs. And I'm not sure why. The goalkeeper was not touched. Goal is counted, confirmed. And here we go. We have ourselves a game after 3 minutes of watching the replay. Galaxy trailing 3-2. Look at it again. He is onside. If they were looking for that, he was onside for sure. And there was no foul. So they had a couple of things to look at upstairs. We continue now. 3-2 in favor of Tigres. 63rd minute. Long ball into the Galaxy defense. Comes into the area. It'll skip towards the end line and out of play. It's going to be a goal kick for the Galaxy, and Zanca needs to be careful. He can't grab on here. They will drop to the ground immediately. Surrillo for the Galaxy. Off the goal kick to the right side it goes. Over the top of Yamane and out of play. Goal, a throw in. Lainez will take the throw. This will come on forward. Garcus defending for the Galaxy. Ball loose at the top of the area. The shot towards goal blocked. It'll come on out. Aquino tries to keep it alive and does. Tigres on possession. Cued to the left side by Goriaran. It comes over to Lainez, who already has 2 assists on the night. Looking for the shot, plays it on through. Garcus with the clearance. Ramirez ushers it to midfield. Guzman way outside his net. He'll play it long into the Galaxy defense. Nelson clears it out over the near side touch. This will be a throw-in. Aquino with the throw. Comes on back. Carioca. Enrique towards center. Brunetta able to knock it back defensively. Purata to the right side. Again Enrique, nice job by Fagundes, gets in front of that ball. Parenti tries to play this one long, and he's flat-footed at the time. And it's too short for Joseph Painil. Here's Enrique on the near side for Tigres. Played on through. Zanca with the clearance. Nelson to settle and gets it forward to Fagundes. Ramirez tried to play it ahead, looking for Gabriel Peck, broken up. It'll play forward. Nelson tries to get to this loose ball, but it's won by Tigres defensively. And it's interesting here. It looks like Peck and Joe are playing high with Ramirez underneath. This will be a foul on Nelson right in front of the Galaxy bench as he hip checks Aquino. Ball plays left side. Long ball into the Galaxy defense again. Lainez will run this one down into the far corner. Painil trying to get back defensively. This will go to the flag, and a foul called against the Galaxy's Painil. And the referee saying, no, you pushed him from behind. That's why he fell over. As we look at the replay here, Lainez tried to put on the brakes. And Joe just took the ball away from him as Lainez fell forward out of play. It's a free kick. Basically, it's a corner kick. Just outside the corner kick spot now. And the Galaxy need to tighten things up. Trailing 3-2 inside 67 minutes of play. This ball will bend in towards goal. Garcus right now defending on Purata. Zanre was the player that got the goal over the top of Ramirez. Here's the cross into the area. Cleared away this time by Ramirez. Played out the left side it goes. Brunetta once again slots this ball forward. Here's Lainez now, side of the Galaxy penalty area, working on Nelson. Nice job by Nelson getting on the cross and able to clear this one away. Back in the midfield it'll go, but it'll be Tigres on possession. Ball towards the near side. Here's Aquino. Antuna. Back it comes to Zanre. Aquino and back. Enrique squares it on over. Purata is there. Nice job by Yamane, and a foul called against the Galaxy. Free kick. Goals by Painil and Garcus for the LA Galaxy. Ibanez Antuna and Zanre for Tigres. And players now staying down a little bit. Our referee hopes Godiaran to his feet, who holds on to his low back. Free kick. And we continue. This will come back defensively. Played out the near side. Aquino is there. Gives it away. Zonka's pass not good enough. Enrique. This will come on forward. Godiaran turns away from Zonka, but the ball comes loose. A foul called against Zonka as he scraped across him. Zonka laughs, but it's a free kick. We're in the 69th minute now. Carioca. It'll come in centrally. Brunetta. Watch there. By Parenti to the right side. Aquino plays this one into the corner. Here's Antuna along the end line. Gets a cross into the box, cleared out by Garcus, and a corner kick coming up for Tigres. The wave has gotten underway here at Estadio Universitario in Monterrey. Lainez will take the corner kick. Short. Godiaran. Back in towards center. It'll come on back to Lainez. He whips it into the area. The head of the goal. They score! Was he offside? The Galaxy thought he was, and it was offside. No goal. Possession back to the Galaxy here as we look at the replay once again. Well offside on the cross, and possession back to the Galaxy. And a lot of discussion coming from the near side sidelines from the Tigres players, even the referee coming over to talk to those players, and that's something we'll have to pay attention to here as we continue play. It'll come on forward to Parenti. He'll go to the right side to Garcus, who pushes into midfield. Able to play it ahead to Yamane. This is played into the feet. It's not played beyond the players so the Galaxy can advance the ball forward. They have to recycle and rebuild again from their own half. To the near side it goes to Nelson. Fagundes right at the touchline. All the way back. Edwin Cerrillo plays in the space in the penalty area for John McCarthy to run onto this ball. Cerrillo available to the ball now at the arc. Has it now for the Galaxy here. Galaxy have less than 20 minutes to find the equalizer. It'll come on forward to Fagundes. Here's Christian Ramirez, and this ball out of play. It's going to be a foul against Ramirez. And a free kick for Tigres. Zanre was the player that went to the ground. Enrique with the restart. It comes back. Zanre will square on over. Purat on the far side of his penalty area. It comes back to Guzman. Right at the penalty spot. Lays it off again to Zanre. Ramirez quartering off the field near side Enrique. The Galaxy trying to pressure him back, and they do. It comes back to Guzman. Near side again. Zanre is going to have to lift to midfield and knocked on down. Foul against LA once again, and here's where the Galaxy need to be careful. A lot of quick restarts back the other way when they don't think it's a foul, and watch out. Here comes Tigres on the left side. It'll come on side of the Galaxy penalty area. Antuna making the run to that far side. Working on this time Garcus along the end line. Tries to play it through his legs and does. Lainez with the pass to the penalty spot, and it's cleared away. Guzman to keep it alive now. It'll come off to Enrique on the near side. Back it goes. Again Enrique. Watched by Fagundes. Aquino. Plays it into Goriaran, and the Galaxy have it again. Parenti picks off this one. He'll try to play into space for Painil, and Guzman smart enough to come off his line. He'll play it out of play. It's going to be a yellow card, I believe, to Joseph Painil in this collision with Guzman. In the meantime, Guzman saying, I didn't even touch the guy, or Painil is. He'll come on over and apologize, and here come the trainers to come take a look at the goalkeeper. Of course, more seconds will be burned here for the LA Galaxy. And we look at it again here on the replay, and Joe is putting on the brakes. And on the follow-through, Guzman comes on in and somehow picks up a yellow card. I don't believe that's a yellow card. There's no intent whatsoever. And he's putting on the brakes here, trying not to have a collision with the goalkeeper. And the AR on the far side is there, and he sees exactly what happens. And he certainly could talk to the referee. There are microphones and headphones there. You want to give a foul, fine, but it's certainly not a yellow card. Nonetheless, Galaxy about to make a substitution. Aude coming on, and is it Fagundes to leave the match? Parenti will leave the match for Aude. Aude comes into midfield. They'll play 5 in the middle now, the Galaxy. And Aude will play on the left side, and Fagundes goes centrally now. Here's Guzman with the restart. About 15 minutes to go plus stoppage. It goes to the right side, cleared away by Parenti. I should say Yamane for a throw in Galaxy off the deflection. Nicky with the throw in here. Galaxy need 1 goal. Ball at midfield. It'll come on center. Here's Aquino getting forward. Plays into the near side. Nelson to clear it out of play, and he does. It'll be a throw-in. Was it a deflected out of play? Apparently not. Throw-in for Tigres. Stoppage in play for now. I believe a substitution coming for the home side. And coming on the field, Juan Pablo Vigon. And leaving the match, Carioca. Throw in here for the Galaxy. Aude to take it. No, it's Nelson. Tries to lob this one long. It's knocked down by Goriaran. And played long into the Galaxy defense, and again out of play for another throw in Galaxy. Nelson to take it. Lobs this into Ramirez. It'll come right on to Brunetta. Able to play near side to Aquino. Here comes Tigres on possession. To the right side it goes, broken up. Ramirez with the clearance. He's going to go to goal, and it was on target, but right off the chest of the goalkeeper, Guzman. He gets a little cheeky with that one. And Tigres will come out with possession. Zanre right at center. Watch there by Ramirez. It'll come on forward, Goriaran. Back to Zanre towards the near side, Enrique. Aquino able to play it forward, played into Nelson, and he clears it ahead into space. Nice job on the part of Ramirez keeping this alive. Aude being held up, plays to the left side. Galaxy want the foul play on, says the referee. Painil now for LA. Into center it goes. Zanka. to the right side for Yamane, and it's short on the pass. And you just have to do better than that. That is a simple pass to make. Here comes Tigres back the other way, down the middle of the park. Antuna to the left side. Garcus defending on this one. And a good battle over the far side with Vigon. It'll come on loose. Peck. And a good work here in the part of Cerrillo getting it back for the Galaxy. Plays it over to Aude. And the Galaxy need to break quickly here. Aude. Take it into midfield. Painil will keep possession against the Kino. It'll come on back. Nelson. Zanka this time around. Fagundes. Back to Zanka, and to the right side it goes. Here's Gabriel Peck. Ahead to Yamane. Back out to Garcus. Centrally, Zanka. 12 minutes plus time. Fagundes. Over to Nelson. Aude. They'll restart again in midfield. Zanka in some trouble. Plays into Aude. Back it comes to Nelson. Quickly on the left side, Painil. Fagundes making the inside out run. Painil into Fagundes, and it goes out. And we continue here. Nice job by Zanka winning the ball at midfield. Cerrillo wiped out, no foul. Comes on forward for Aude. He's wiped out also. Garcus will keep this alive for the Galaxy. To the left side it goes for Painil as the Galaxy look for their third goal and an opportunity to move forward in this tournament. Ball into the area. Ramirez tries to find it, can't. It'll be cleared by Zanre. Aude trying to press high, and it does. Comes over to Aquino on the near side, forcing the ball in to the top of the area and then cleared quickly towards midfield. Ibanez taken off the ball by Zanka, goes right side. Gabriel Peck. Forced all the way back to his goalkeeper, McCarthy. 10 minutes plus stoppage time here for the Galaxy to find the equalizer. Here's Cerrillo. Nelson. Aude. Back out to Nelson. Fagundes. He's going to spray this to the right side. Gabriel Peck. Watched there by one defender in Lañez. Back out it goes. Cerrillo squared into Fagundes. This is Nelson this time around, left side of center. Aude on the left wing. Back out it goes to Nelson. Into Joe. Aude on the left. He'll get the cross in this time around the goalkeeper. Guzman runs into his own player, but he's able to box it out. Here's Cerrillo. Play's been stopped because of the injury to the player who took a fist to the face. I think he's okay, but nonetheless, play has been stopped due to the potential head injury. As we look at the replay once again here, Guzman coming off his line and just got a piece of Zanre, grazing it off of his forehead. He'll be helped to his feet by the referee. And as Parata was the player that was grazed. And we'll continue on a drop ball. I believe that'll be possession to the LA Galaxy. As the Galaxy look for the equalizer here. And we continue. Gabriel Peck. Back it goes to Garcus. Here's Yamane on the right side. Gets the cross on in. Knocked away. Throw in for the Galaxy on the far side now. Galaxy want a foul here against Lañez. We got a piece of Gabriel Peck on the backside of his head. We continue. Off the throw-in. It'll come back to Cerrillo. Plays it centrally to Zanka. Garcus. Yamane. This will come on forward over the top of Ramirez. Second ball, won by Cerrillo. Able to play left side of center. Here's Nelson. Ahead it comes to Joseph Painil. One-time cross in looking for Ramirez. It'll come on loose. Here's Yamane on the drop ball. It goes out of play as he sends it on high on the bounce. And a goal kick. Good look there for Mickey. He just couldn't settle it down to send it towards goal. Stadium's in full voice at the moment as the Galaxy look for the equalizer here, trailing 3-2 inside 84 minutes of play. Guzman. He'll lift in the midfield. Zonka is there. Second ball, Zonka with another opportunity. Ramirez tries to wheel it forward. This ball will be cleared away by Peralta towards the near side. Throw in for the Galaxy as Miguel Berry is about to come on. At this point, you probably pull a defender. Here's Nelson. Ahead it comes the Painil. That's coming off of his foot. Gorriaran will get the foul and a free kick against the Galaxy. If you bring on Miguel Berry, you possibly pull a defender here, I imagine. Zonka is done. Berry will come on. And he'll play high, Berry will. Play continues. Nelson trying to get this one back. He's got some help with Alde. Back it goes this time to McCarthy to lift it towards the near side, and it'll go out for a throw-in for Tigres. So Alde will have the left side to himself, I believe. Painil will be in the midfield to play high, though, for the Galaxy. Aquino on the near side now. Cleared by Nelson to midfield. Second ball is loose to Gabriel Peck. Painil on the right. Peck playing it long, looking for Joe. He'll get over his right shoulder, has it now. Painil on possession. Turns away from one. Back out for Gabriel Peck. Towards midfield it goes. Yamane. Centrally this time. Fagundes sprays to the left. Aude. Galaxy looking for that equalizing goal. Back out it goes. Cerrillo. Again on the left, Aude. He'll play into the box, and the Galaxy trying to get towards goal. It'll bounce out over the end line and out of play. As Yamane could not get on the end of it, it'll be a goal kick. And when the ball comes left to Aude, they need an inside run for him to outlet the ball forward, as opposed to forced to make the early cross. And if somebody, maybe Cerrillo, continues that run forward into the channel, that allows Aude to play him through. Everybody then turns towards the goal. Won that particular pass. Here's the goal kick, comes into midfield. Broken up by Nelson. Ramirez gets a piece of this one, trying to keep it alive. It'll go the other way. Tigres on possession. In towards center. Brunetta to the near side. Enrique plays to the right side now for Aquino. Watched there by Berry. Back it goes to Enrique. He'll just play it forward into the Galaxy defense. McCarthy out of his line and picks it up. Rolls it out to Aude. Center it goes to Fagundes. Back to Aude, who's in trouble now. Again, Fagundes on possession. This needs to go right quickly, and it comes on through. Joseph Painil has it. Back to Garcus. Fagundes. Left side, Aude. Again, Aude's on the left. Nobody's making the run inside in order for him to play it forward, so they have to restart again. Nelson. Back out Fagundes. It'll come on central to Garcus. Right side, Painil. Inside 88 minutes played. 3-2 Tigres over the Galaxy. Throw in LA on the far side here. credit to Lanez, who shut down the Galaxy on the right side in both games. Throw coming into the far corner. Another throw for LA. Substitution here, I believe this is going to be for Tigres. Aquino will leave the match. Actually, no, Antuna will leave the match. Loroña coming on. Vladimir Loroña. And the Galaxy looking for that equalizer, which would be the winner for LA. Throw in Galaxy. This one in for Miguel Berry. It'll come on loose. Cleared. To the far side it goes. Lanez in the midfield. Bouncing towards the far side and over the touchline for a throw in LA Galaxy. Garcus to take the throw. Here's Diego Fagundes now. We've entered the 90th minute of play. Fagundes to the right for Painil. Brings it down, takes it on in, cleared out of play, throw in LA Galaxy. Yamane with the throw. It'll come on back to the stripe. Here's Garcus. Fagundes. Past the center circle, left side, Nelson. Again, Diego. Gets away from one defender. Gets away from the second. Fagundes still with it. Will they get the foul here? Referee says play on. It'll come on loose. Now the foul against the Galaxy. And a free kick for Tigres. Fagundes thought he was fouled. So we look at it again on the replay, and he was by Gurriaran. And our referee saw it the other way. In the meantime, the Tigres player in Ibanez slow to get up. Now we are in stoppage time. 5 minutes of stoppage time given in this one. And the Galaxy have less than that now to find the equalizer. Guzman will take his time on this free kick. Plays ahead to the near side. I think it's out of play, and it is. Throw in for the Galaxy. As LA looks for the equalizing goal. Here's Nelson on the long throw into Miguel Berry. It pinballs around the middle third. Back it goes to Guzman here. He'll play it out to midfield. Garcus in some trouble. It'll come on loose. Nelson is there for LA, but he's in trouble also. Back it goes to the goalkeeper, McCarthy. He'll lift towards midfield. Played ahead and broken up. Fagundes. Back to Nelson. He ushers it forward. As the Galaxy need to settle down and find a little possession now. Gurriaran. All the way back to his goalkeeper, Guzman. Less than 4 minutes left in this match. Guzman. It'll come on over to Zanre. Plays in the midfield. Knocked away by Aude. Good battle here with Enrique and Ramirez. As the ball goes out, it'll be a throw-in Galaxy. Nelson. Aude. Foul and a free kick for the Galaxy. Good restart opportunity here for the Galaxy now as Aude was brought down. Can the Galaxy find the equalizer and advance to the semifinals of the CONCACAF Champions Cup? Fagundes is going to take the free kick, I believe. Berry, Ramirez in the area. Aude there as well. On the backside is Amiro Garcus. Free kick will be inside the touchline. Oh, barely inside the touchline. Here's the restart. Into the area it goes. Headed up high into the air. Second ball cleared towards midfield, and all the way back to the stripe it comes. Yamane back to his goalkeeper. John McCarthy will settle. About 2.5 to go here for the Galaxy. McCarthy plays this one long. It'll come on loose to Alde, able to play it ahead to Ramirez. Settles. Back out it goes Fagundes. Plays into the area looking for Barry, and it goes on through and out of play for a goal kick. 2 minutes to go unofficially here as the Galaxy try to find that equalizer. Guzman will take his time. He will play it right down the middle of the park, it seems. Long towards the far side. Yamane gets a piece of it. It comes into center. It's a foul and a free kick for the Galaxy now. Fagundes having words. McCarthy telling him to get away and get downfield. John McCarthy will take the free kick here. Little over a minute to go in stoppage time for the LA Galaxy. They need some shots. They need to be able to test the goalkeeper. Here's McCarthy. Steps into this one. Plays it long to the top of the box. Guzman off his line. Gets a fist on it and cleared into midfield. Nelson will run it down for the Galaxy. Less than a minute to go. Plays it on over to Cerrillo. One more rush here for LA. Again over to Nelson. Played on to the right side into the area, knocked away. Cerrillo keeps it alive for the Galaxy. About 30 seconds to go. This comes on forward to Gabriel Peck. Right side it goes to Painil. Puts on the brakes, gets across, blocked. Corner kick, LA Galaxy at the death of this match. One more chance here for LA. There should be some more seconds on the opposite side of it. Fagundes to take it. John McCarthy getting into the area now for the Galaxy. Here's the cross on into the box. Knocked away by Purata. Nelson settles. Back it goes Cerrillo. Right side again knocked out. We've passed time as this ball comes to midfield. This will be a foul against the Galaxy, and this will most likely do it in this particular match as Vigon goes down. Gordieron complained to the referee as the ball was cleared away, but Vigon earned that foul as he ran right up the backside of Cerrillo. And it looks to be that the Galaxy run in the CONCACAF Champions Cup comes to an end here on the next kick. Free kick here for Tigres. And our referee has pointed to midfield, and the match has come to an end after all. Tigres 3 and the LA Galaxy 2, and that's the way this one ends on aggregate as well, as Tigres advance to the semifinals, and the LA Galaxy run in the CONCACAF Champions Cup has come to an end. 3-2 Tigres over the LA Galaxy. The postgame show is coming up next.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage on their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Dignity Health is the official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy, including Glendale Memorial, St. Mary in Long Beach, Northridge Hospital, California Hospital in downtown LA, St. Bernardine and Community Hospital of San Bernardino. Across Dignity Health hospitals and care sites, the well-being of patients is always the priority. To learn about emergency services, health care, and healthy joints, you can visit dignityhealth.org/SoCal. Dignity Health. Hello, human kindness.
California's #1 casino just got better. Yamaba Resort and Casino at San Manuel is now the only AAA 5-diamond rated casino hotel in the country. Become a Club Serrano member today and enjoy added perks like exclusive rewards at Monarch Beach Golf Links and Palms Casino Resort, Las Vegas. VIP at another casino? Trade up and take advantage of the Tier and Offer Match program at Yamaba Resort and Casino. Voted #1 casino outside of Vegas by Newsweek. Details at yamaba.com. Restrictions apply. Must be 21 to enter. Please gamble responsibly.
In 1925, Modelo began brewing beer for those who believe in better. A model beer, steeped in the tradition of tireless effort. A rich Pilsner-style lager for those who wear their heart and heritage in their rolled-up sleeve. Since our first batch 94 years ago, to every bottle raised today, we've proved that it doesn't matter where you come from. It matters what you're made of. Modelo Especial, brewed for those with a fighting spirit. Drink responsibly. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois.
LA Galaxy fans, are you ready to take your game day experience to the next level? Then take it to new heights with Vivid Seats Elite Seats in Section 130, Row D. Your ticket to all the on-field Galaxy action, plus exclusive perks. Enjoy prime seats that come with parking and a $20 concession credit with every ticket. Don't miss this amazing experience. Score Vivid Seats Elite Seat tickets today exclusively on the app or on vividseats.com and earn rewards on every purchase from the only ticket company with a rewards program. Vivid Seats, the official partner of the LA Galaxy. Welcome to the LA Galaxy postgame show presented by Modelo, brewed for those with a fighting spirit.
And so the Galaxy run in the CONCACAF Champions Cup has come to an end as they fall at Tigres by a score of 3-2. They needed that one more goal for the equalizer, and then it would have been all in their favor on the away goal tiebreaker, but the Galaxy could not generate a shot on goal in the second half. They had 2 shots on goal in the first half, and that's the way it remained throughout the rest of this contest. Galaxy losing 3-2. And unfortunately for LA, not able to generate the offense needed inside the penalty area. A lot of passing in and around that offensive third, but nothing in the penalty box to become dangerous enough. Amiro Garcus got the equalizer, or the second goal for the Galaxy, and pulled them back and gave them life. But unfortunately, that third goal could not come. They've had some corner kicks down the stretch, but could not get on the end of them. And when push comes to shove in the closing minutes, I think the Galaxy were trying to be too perfect, trying to find the easy goal at the end, the perfect goal at the end, as opposed to just taking shots and testing this goalkeeper, Guzman, to find the back of the net. But what's done is done. The Galaxy come up short here in the CONCACAF Champions Cup. They will come home tonight, and they'll have to regroup and try to get on the front foot now in Major League Soccer play, where the Galaxy are 0-5-2 in MLS play, and they will host the Houston Dynamo at Dignity Health Sports Park. The first 10,000 fans in attendance will get a replica championship ring from the 2024 campaign, and the Galaxy will try to turn back the clock to 2024 and get on the front foot and get their first victory on the season in MLS play. On the night, the Galaxy with 4 shots and credited with 4 shots on goal at the end of the day. 17 fouls against the Galaxy, 11 against Tigres, 2 yellow cards against LA. Galaxy ended up having 4 corner kicks and 44% of the ball in this particular contest. Lanya is the man of the match, I believe, for Tigres, who had 2 assists on the night. He was a terror, not only defensively on that left side, but also getting forward and really orchestrating off the wing and getting crosses into the Galaxy penalty area and creating a lot of havoc for the LA Galaxy on the night. Once again, the final score, Tigres 3, LA Galaxy 2. Joe Tutino saying so long. We will talk to you again on Saturday when the Galaxy is home against the Houston Dynamo. Good night, everybody.
You've been listening to the 6-time MLS Cup champion LA Galaxy, presented by Herbalife. Live your best life. By Modelo Especial, made for those with a fighting spirit. By Dignity Health, official healthcare partner of the LA Galaxy. By Yamava Casino at San Manuel. By Vivid Seats. And by Spectrum. This has been a presentation of the LA Galaxy. All rights reserved.